In need of a good story? Thank you for your business. Be seeing you around.
Excuse me, partner. Oh, do you have the time there?
I don't know. Get your news here.
Ain't got all day here. Right in the mud.
Get your news here, Valentine.
Yeah.
New Hanover Gazette.
Come on.
Get your news here, Valentine. Get your new Hanover Gazette here. Get your news here, Valentine.
Mister.
Hello.
Giddy up.
Hello, sir. Freight this week. I'm drowning in papers. Get your news here, Valentine.
Yeah.
Get your new Hanover Gazette here.
Partner? Hey.
Heard there was Get your news here, Valentine.
We're missing one!
Mister. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Hey there! Hey, mister! Easy there.
Move it! Move it! On your knees!
Kind sirs, we will not take up a moment longer than we got to. Give over your money and your valuables to my compadre here, and we will be on our merry way.
Please, please. No, don't hurt us. We'll give you whatever we got.
And all of it? All right, then. Let's kill these sons of bitches and be done with it. Hardly worthwhile.
Fun, though.
Son of a bitch!
Just don't get no blood on my boots, mister.
In the county!
Shit!
Wait. Get him. Yeah. Yeah.
Please, someone show kindness on a man with no sight.
Help a blind man.
Have this.
I see the morrows, and see them clearly, sir. Even when all reason is lost and all truth has become lie, you will stand firm. For loyalty is both your saving and your curse.
All right, friend.
Don't waste any more time with an old blind man. Go out there and become who you are. Are you still here? What are you waiting for? I can't tell you what you want to hear.
Ain't gonna lose no sleep over that. That ain't so special.
Let's go, girl.
Darn it.
Yeah. Come on.
Listen, fool, stay the hell away. Hey, you ain't got no business being here. You better turn heel right now, you hear me?
Oh, don't mind me.
Yeah, you're funny, like a hole in the head. If I shoot you, I ain't gonna miss.
Okay, I really am done now.
Oh yeah, real clever. Get out of here, fool.
Not so fast, sir.
What the devil?
Got you now.
I'm gonna string you to the nearest tree with this goddamn rope.
So while you're here,
You cocksucking fool.
all right, girl. I'll come back for you. I promise. Yep. Ah! Now, come on. Easy, whoa.
Glad to see you again, sir. Oh, what do you have? Okay, let's take a look at it. Right, let's see. Once in a lifetime, eh?
I hope you make something pretty with that.
Yep.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Nothing quite like wearing your best day's work. I've run this stall all the way from here to the border. The northern border, that is. And I've never been out of work. I'd wager I can travel faster with this stall in tow than you or anyone can with nothing but a horse and a saddle. It's not about speed. It's about knowing the land. A lot of folk hunt, but not so many know their way around a needle and thread. It's good business, I'm telling you. Name Ricardus mean anything to you? It's what the folk out of the Grog are calling this one gator on the bayou. Supposed to be the biggest ever seen. Wish I never had to take my stall into the sea. Just like I wish country folk had any damn money. You ever hunt really big game? And I don't mean size. I mean the ones that have passed into legend. Easy to waste your life on it. But the prices, oh, makes you think. I once spent the night south of Bulger Glade. Just me and my tent, and the daughter of a big local family. We wake up to see two eyes staring in at us. I swear it was a panther. Poor girl, didn't sleep a wink after that. Soda, tall trees, big valley, Roanoke. I run this stall just about it. Everywhere. Best way to source the skins. See you again.
Yeah. Slow it up. How you doing?
Mister?
The fire's warm. You're welcome to share it with me.
Thanks.
You trust me then? Sometimes we must trust each other, even when we don't know each other. Or else we walk this life alone. For all I know, you're a thief and a killer, but I rely on my instincts to tell me otherwise. Yes, I see in your eyes that you're not a bad man. Like I was riding through the heartlands the other day, and cut through someone's land. Looked like an old pig farm. When a couple called me over from the house. Very nice man and woman. Very friendly. You would think this is fine, que no? And they keep saying that a traveler like me deserves some rest and refreshment, inviting me to stay for dinner. I was tired and I was hungry, but mi corazonada, the feeling in my gut said no. I don't know why, but I trusted it. Then the very next day, a man warns me to stay away from that place. So I live by my instincts. I'm also real fast with a gun, which helps me when the instincts fail me. Well, I've sat long enough. You rest here as long as you need. Partner?
Damn fool.
Nice day, ain't it?
That's it! Easy, girl.
Between you and me, I was visiting the ladies, and strangers didn't haul it up out of their way. Well, shit.
Hello.
Well, guess that's more hunting
Hey,
than I'd
partner.
get if I tried.
Morning, friend.
Howdy there. Welcome.
Yeah, some fellas rode through, and one idiot was shooting all over the place. This damn place.
Thanks, mister.
tell things all I do.
I'll be right over. Christ, you got the money to pay all that off? Thank you. Hope you clean up your act.
There's this one place in Santa Ynez. Whew, best food I ever ate.
Huh?
What lovely weather.
Drives on cousin.
So long. Be seeing you.
Okay, girl.
All right, y'all. Train's here.
I had to leave my damn pocket watch. You can't be that. Surprised.
You just left. You all right? I don't even want to know where that money came from. Happy to help you start over.
Thanks,
It's a little
partner.
too hot to be working in the sun. Sure is beautiful. So,
You have a good one.
Let's go, girl. Yeah!
Remember you. Passed through here some time ago, huh? Go on, have yourself a quick nosy. Oh, you got something for me? Oh, yes. People lose these all the time. Pick this up off the street, no doubt. Sure. Appreciate the tip.
Yeah! Yeah. 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 Faster. Whoa, easy.
You can't turn me in! This ain't just!
Come on, girl. Idiot. Ah. Go, go. Go. Yeah.
Slow up now. Yo. Yeah. Ah. Yeah. Whoa, whoa. Hey. Yeah. Easy.
Did they do things differently in the Navy?
Yeah, they left the ladies in port.
And you preferred that, did you?
Sometimes, depending on the ladies.
So, what do you think of this place? Better than your little hermit camp, right?
Oh, it's wonderful, Arthur. Thank you for asking.
Yep. Good day.
You joining us here, Arthur?
How are things?
All right, well, I should be getting on.
Whatever you say.
You okay?
Morning, mister.
Nervy little feller, ain't you?
Wouldn't you be?
Oh, say whatever you damn well please, but I tell you, if I don't get out of here soon, I'm gonna kill somebody.
And if you don't stop hissing at me, I'm gonna kill you.
You come near me, sailor, and I'll slice you up.
You put that knife down or you're gonna be missing a hand, lady.
What is wrong with you two?
I ain't chopping vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
My husband and I, we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner.
Watch your damn mouth, you crazy goddamn fishwife!
Enough, both of you! Well, come with me, then. You want to head out there, run with the men? So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, well, they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Good. You need anything, Mr. Pearson? Maybe me and Mrs. Adler are gonna take a little ride.
Yeah, sure. Here's my list, and can you post this letter for me while you're there?
Sure. Come on, Princess. Are you coming with me then, woman?
So I've graduated from chopping vegetables to shopping?
Shut your goddamn mouth. You cool down then yet?
I guess. No, I ain't no scullion, and I sure as hell ain't taking orders from that sweating half-wit.
I guess we all gotta do our share, Princess.
Where's that letter?
Oh, you reading his mail now?
Oh, robbing and killing's okay, but letter reading's where we draw the line.
Here.
Dear Aunt Kathy,
You are something else.
I haven't heard from you in some time, so I pray to the Lord above that your health has not deteriorated further. Blah, blah, blah. It's boring. Ooh. Wait a sec. Listen to this. Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself. Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors. You ever actually even talk to a woman he ain't paid for?
Oh, look. We're all hiding behind something.
And what's this? Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that. Now, that's Dutch's idea. All mail to be sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells them to start expecting mail from a Tacitus Kilgore, or whatever they changed it to. Here, give me that bag. We got work to do. Yeah.
How are you?
Partner? Well, fine.
Boy, he blessed us with some fine weather.
Okay. Here we are.
So, what's the plan? I shoot the shopkeeper while you...
No! You insane?
I thought we was outlaws.
Outlaws, not idiots. We rob fools that rob other people. These people, they're just trying to get by. So you head on in there and you buy some food to eat. And no guns.
You sure?
This time, there'll be time for killing soon enough.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting.
Busy.
Hello.
Hey, boy.
What's in the parcel? Look, it's some ointment, all right? For a private matter. Now, I really must be going. Don't mention this to Weird.
Why, hello there, sir.
Hey, friend.
Howdy, partner.
Hey, mister.
How do you do? One of my old bully buddies came to town.
Tried to convince me to hit the road with him.
No. Can I help you, mister?
Yes, I would like to post a letter.
All right.
Nothing to do.
Too sober to smile.
Nothing to drink.
Okay,
thank you.
no trouble.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Mister.
Hello.
Well, thank you.
Gentlemen.
Hello there.
Hey.
Hey, partner.
He came out bright blue.
I'm trying.
Try harder.
Hey there.
How do you do, sir? I think this is everything.
Thanks. Here. Take that for yourself, okay?
Thanks.
Well, give it back then. Jesus. I didn't ask for goddamn help.
Newspapers.
Hi there, folks.
Hello there.
Okay, get on. I'm about done here. I can do this, Arthur. You get on.
This weather keeps up, I may start wearing my baby.
You don't need to check if I'm doing it right.
Suppose it's all right.
Hop on. I'll be right with you.
Why don't you drive?
Okay.
Come on, lady. Get a move on.
I like Sadie, not lady.
I know. So, you get everything?
I think so.
And some new clothes, I see?
Don't start. I can wear what I damn well want. Like I told you, my husband and I shared all the work. I wasn't some little wife with a flower in her hair.
Part now. Won't be long before you're smoking cigars and playing the harmonica.
I'll have you know, I used to love playing the harmonica before. Well, my house and everything I own got burned to the ground.
I know. I'm real sorry about what you know. Maybe I'll keep my eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just treat me equal and know nobody's taking nothing from me ever again.
Mm-hmm. Just don't kill the camp cook. Please.
Hey there!
Hey.
What you folks up to? You're in Lemoyne Raider country.
Keep it cool.
You need to pay a toll to pass through here.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? How about you pull over right now?
Pull over?
That's what I said.
Hey, how's about this? Go, go, go!
Shit! Let's get the hell out of here! Go! Blow her fucking brains out!
You could try shooting at him.
I'll kill you! What the hell was that?
They was gonna rob us.
Get back here!
I'm gonna run this bitch
Get them all! Ah!
Watch yourself, all
Well,
right?
you wanted to see some action, lady. Now you got your wish.
In the road.
You done yet? We
You okay there, Sadie?
Of course. You think I can't handle these fools? Told you I could shoot a gun, didn't I?
I don't remember asking you to prove it.
There, see? Not many still standing now. Only one man a goddamn fool is you sons of bitches. Coward.
Lady,
I think we're good
you
here,
are
Arthur.
enjoying this far
I
too
shoot.
much.
All right, I'll drive us back.
No, pass those reins here.
Why?
Because you've caused enough trouble already.
I'm fine. Careful now. We showed those bastards, huh?
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
And they was clearly planning to bushwhack us.
You did good. But that's a lot of mess to make near camp. Hope it don't bring anyone sniffing around.
Are you gonna tell Dutch?
Maybe, if he asks. But maybe not. Giddy up.
So who did they say they were? Lemoyne Raiders?
Yeah, something like that. Who knows? Anyway, don't you go ribbing Pearson about that letter.
How dare you? I wouldn't dream of it.
Right, you wouldn't.
I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself.
I won't be giving you no mail to post anytime soon, that's for sure.
I just want to peek in that journal of yours. The mind boggles.
Not a chance. Yeah.
You didn't get yourself killed then, Miss Adler.
Not quite.
Well, I'd like to say I missed your refined conversations, but I'd be lying.
I enjoyed myself out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay.
At shopping?
Yes, at shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention it. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you will ride with me.
Maybe. If you prove you can handle yourself.
Well, they say I lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
We got this, Arthur. You've already done me a big favor today. Okay, Miss High and Mighty. And nice pants, by the way.
Oh, shut up.
Next time we run an errand together, remind me to pack more bullets.
Come on, Arthur. Don't pretend that wasn't kind of fun.
I guess.
I did it. Damn, Bill.
You know, I don't like
Gotta find us some food or some money.
Damn right it's okay.
Get lost, Bill.
Half shit.
You all right?
Yeah, I like this spot. It's a shame we never robbed that bank in Valentine, though.
Yeah, I guess it is. Okay, speak later.
Sure, Arthur.
When I was frisky, over some potent whiskey, like the waves of the Bay of the Biscay, I began to tumble and roar.
How you doing, Arthur?
Fine, Micah.
Good. I've been worried about you. I really have.
Me? Why?
Oh, you know, just the usual reasons. I'm here for you, brother.
Anyway, I won't disturb you.
All right, Morgan.
How are you?
Alive? And you?
Fine. Let me ask you a question. If I was to kill Miss Grimshaw, would Dutch be mad?
I think, as a general rule, Dutch likes to avoid murder within the camp. I mean, there was that one time, but he was a traitor. But Miss Grimshaw, well, Dutch has a soft spot for her.
I thought as much. Was she always like this?
I ain't quite old enough to know.
No, of course. So as long as you've known her?
She's always liked her swill of vinegar.
I'd like to give her a swig of arsenic.
We'll just do it discreetly.
I will. You fancy a game of dominoes?
Sure, why not?
If I'm playing with you, she'll leave me alone.
Can't believe
believe the dominoes survived Blackwater, but my necklace didn't.
Oh, yeah. Something looked different.
Well, I stole that one. I'm sure I can steal another easy enough.
I'll keep my eye out for you, too.
That's it. Great. Should I be calling you Deputy Morgan now, Arthur?
Sure. There, that worked.
That's it.
There. This ain't worth nothing.
Great.
Ah, here's one.
Oh, all right.
Garbage. Nah.
Well, whoops for you.
Shit.
I guess I kind of feel bad for you. Well, whoops for you. Shoot. Ah, well. Nothing here. Oh, this is great. It wasn't that bad. If the Pinkertons could see you now. Killer, bank robber, dominoes player.
You gotta keep them on their toes.
Not the way you wanted to get arrested, though. Imagine the newspaper headlines.
Well, keep your eye out then.
I'm not in the mood.
Williamson? Don't work too hard.
I work smart.
Oh, you do you?
Fine.
day, Hosea.
Hosea? No. All right.
Hey.
There she is.
Hello, Arthur.
Catching up on some reading?
Attempting to.
Well, if anyone deserves a break, it's you.
Well, just go on.
Hey, I didn't tell Dutch about the little diversion on our supply run.
Why not? I'll fight any time and any place.
Good job finding this spot.
You found it too?
I wouldn't have if you hadn't talked me into it. Well, I should get back to it.
Yep.
I posted that letter for you.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Anytime. Well, I suppose I should be getting on.
Sure, Arthur.
Hello, Arthur.
So, what do you think of this place?
Seems fine for now. I know this area a little.
Is there anywhere you ain't been, Jose? Well, don't let me bother you.
Okay.
Mister.
O'Driscoll boy.
Howdy.
At least the horses like you.
I know.
Might be of some use after all.
Well, good talking to you.
Can I talk to you a minute?
Not again, Abigail. Whatever. Just leave me alone, will you?
You're pathetic. You're a pathetic man, John Marston.
Don't I know it?
I apologize in advance for this stew. It needs better meat. Hi, Javier.
How's things?
Can't have that pot go completely empty.
Very good. We were getting low. Many thanks, Mr. Morgan.
Hi there.
My lady. You seem to have everything well in order here.
Uh-huh.
How are you?
Hey there, Charles. You good there?
Of course. Why?
Well, you always are.
All right.
Real shame about them calendar boys, I reckon.
Sure.
You know, I once saw Mac beat up 15 sailors.
That ain't nothing. Everybody knows them Navy boys can't fight. That's why they float.
Oh, that's so.
Hey.
Sure. That ain't nothing. I once beat up 20.
Just so you know, I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna kill all of them.
Who, Mrs. Adler?
Those O'Driscolls. I'm gonna find them and kill each and every one of them bastards. Just watch me.
You've had a bad time, but we ain't in the revenge business. It don't keep you fed.
Just watch me.
But he had a heart.
Okay, well, let's talk more later.
Fine, Arthur.
R.I.P., Mac.
Hello, Uncle Arthur. I'm gonna catch fireflies tonight.
Don't go too close to the water here, Jack.
I won't, Uncle Arthur.
Hello.
There he is. What you up to?
Just minding my own business.
Okay, keep it that way.
Yep, all right, I'll see ya.
Arthur.
What, Bill?
How are you, Mr. Smith?
Fine.
Well, you been up to much, have you?
Not really.
Read any interesting books recently?
No.
Seen any plays? You heard any good jokes?
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, you fancy sharing it with me?
No.
Oh. You know, I wouldn't want to be stuck in the wilderness with you, Charles.
Glad this day's nearly over.
Some
Arthur? You okay, Uncle?
Yeah, I'm gonna do some sniffing around, see if I can drum up some leads.
Well, do it quietly.
I think I'm just gonna go to bed.
Think you'll ever go back?
Hold still! Pearson said he's short a little meat for the pot. Stop it! This ain't funny! Oh, I disagree. Now, why are you so afraid of a pair of gelding tongs? I thought you were the horse expert. All right, go on. It ain't like you got balls anyways. Oh, hell's half acre. Oh, hearing him.
Why are you always under my feet, Williamson?
Like, that'd be enough.
Olivia?
Bill?
Arthur?
Brazil?
Managing not to annoy folks?
Very funny.
I didn't understand a word he said.
All seems quiet, Charles.
Hey.
Marston.
Hey, Arthur.
That scar healed pretty well in the end?
I'm stuck with him now.
Anyway, I know I've ribbed you about that enough.
Sounds good.
You okay?
Hello, Arthur.
Everything good?
I guess.
I hope so.
Okay.
Have a seat and a swig, Arthur.
Food
Uncle.
tastes awful.
Well, at least you're a happy drunk.
Happiness is important, Arthur.
Well, I'll leave you to your important work.
Yippers.
Here we go. Easy, girl.
Ángel de amor, tu pasión no la comprendo. Si la comprendo, no la puedo expresar.
You feeling good, Arthur?
Voy a esconder tu lánguido
That's
gemido.
right.
Allá en la tumba va a poder descansar. Yo no siento el que me hayas querido. Yo no siento el que me hayas amado. Solo siento el que me haya cambiado por otro hombre más inferior que yo. Ángel de amor, tu pasión no la comprendo. Si la comprendo, no la puedo expresar.
All right. My turn to take guard.
Not bad.
That one always puts a smile on my face.
Come over here.
Come over here, O'Driscoll.
You know, I ain't no O'Driscoll.
Evening, Arthur. Our old neighbor back in Donegal was called O'Driscoll. We couldn't stand him neither. You okay with this spot for now, Mr. McGuire?
Oh, sure. I like to keep moving, I do. It's in me blood.
Mr. Morgan. Mr. Morgan.
Yes, Reverend.
Do you think the Pinkertons are finally gonna kill us?
Perhaps.
I'm so worried.
All right, well, I should be getting on.
I guess.
Hey there.
Good evening.
Here, got hold of a harmonica for you. I look forward to hearing you play it.
The only audience I ever had was my husband, and I'm gonna keep it that way.
Oh, fair enough.
But thank you, Arthur. This is real kind of you.
Evening, Arthur.
You look pissed off.
No more than you.
How's it going?
Evening.
Good evening.
What's wrong with you, Mr. Morgan?
How'd you mean?
We're stuck in camp all the time. You used to be such a man of action.
Well, I'm sorry. Anyway, I won't disturb you.
Sounds good, Mr. Morgan.
How you doing, old friend?
Fine.
It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in a field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that?
Many times.
I see I'm boring you, Arthur.
Worrying me. We lost men back there.
We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties.
We're thieves. In a world that don't want us no more.
We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that. But come on. It looks to be a nice day ahead. Hosea knows a good fishing spot. If we leave now, well, we'll catch the early biters. Come on. Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good and long over, Dutch.
Always dream crushing and bubble bursting, you. Come on, Hosea. Let's go fishing.
All right, gentlemen. Let me show you how it's done.
Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them.
Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, it was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again. thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived. How well we have fought. Especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but...
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool. Hold.
Hello, gentlemen.
Well, look what the cat drug in.
I seem to have gotten myself in a spot of bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out.
Watch it.
How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy, Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool. But he is not a bad fella. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur!
Chase wanted man.
And take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Stay with that train. Don't let them get away. Keep your guns holstered. We need them Anderson boys alive. Come on, hurry!
All right.
Come on, we're losing them.
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best. Looks like the son of a bitch's gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No. Did I not say that?
You've said plenty. You bastard cop!
You... Idiot. Now get after the others. Come on. The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. Get to the side of the train. Get alongside that flat carriage.
Yeah.
You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
You are something else.
Watch out, he's throwing bottles at us.
You cop bastard! I didn't do nothing! Arrest me now! Let go!
Come on, Mr. Callahan, I'm relying on you.
Stop!
away from me.
Go! Get after them!
You hold it right there. Excuse me. Coming through. I'm coming for you next.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
Guess it's just us then, lawman. Come here. Do we need to bother? Let me go. Can't do that.
Need some gin? Come on!
Just don't kill him.
You sure?
Sadly so. I'm right out here if you need me.
Try at least.
Oh! Hello? Is everything all right in there?
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
Bring him out here.
Deputy?
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
What now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray. There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, we just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
I ain't looking for no problem.
We're gonna bear left here. Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general's... A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray. There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields. This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
We're gonna bear left here. Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Oh, good. They're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me? Carry him over, then.
Hey, fellas.
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around.
And where are you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, and falling out of rebel gold, and marrying cousins or not marrying. And
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents or some such.
Super agents? I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kind of like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement. All right, gentlemen, follow me.
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel, too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther. Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
That was about the only upside. John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones.
Ambushed us in the saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county.
We've had closer shaves, but not that many.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember?
Listen, it was good we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us now.
Yes. Jack told me you were a good teacher when you took him fishing. I said he must have you confused with someone else.
Very funny. So what Trelawney said about those bounty hunters? What you think?
I told you. I've had bounty hunters after me for years. When was the last time I didn't have a price on my head?
Seems a little bigger now, Dutch.
Super agents. That's just Trelawney over-egging the pudding like the showman he is. Unless there's a new breed of special man I don't know about.
This is the spot. Down to the left there. I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water. Yes, over there on the shore. I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. This supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Oh. Okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
Well, what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do, too. Get us a bit deeper. I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen. Where's your rod, Arthur?
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big. Like a sturgeon.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten. Are you trying to make your lure look like a dead fish? They won't be interested if it ain't moving.
Arthur's got a bite. Got him?
Fish on the line, Arthur. Ha! Got ya! Damn it, I lost him.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that.
Ah, I should have had that one.
Hey, Hosea, you remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
You got a bite there, Arthur.
You hooked him. I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We'd go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed the lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons have patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes.
Nice, you hooked him.
Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh.
You got a bite. Now reel him in, Arthur.
Not bad, Arthur.
That'll grill up nice. That feels like a bite. There we go.
Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun. Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea.
Yes?
How about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says, wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and I knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we 3 poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Hey, there is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round, round, round. We care not for the martial men that do our sakes disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our stakes maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round, 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 round,
Well, you know, we should not let the folks back again.
Indeed not.
All right. I think we are gonna be okay. I know. Oh, I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
Gonna be fine, Dutch.
Oh, that was fun today.
You didn't have to chase that train. Okay, speak later.
Okay.
One time, just off the horn, giant whale stalked us for months. The same thing happened to me just south of Milwaukee, only I don't like to talk about it. I have nasty memories. You're not a kind man. I'm not cool.
Howdy do.
Ah, Herr Morgan.
Herr Strauss.
How are you enjoying yourself here?
Well enough, I guess. And you?
Well, it turns out the pursuit of freedom is not a cheap business. Not for us, and not for some of the locals.
Sharking already.
I prefer to call it banking.
You ain't the one handing out the beatings.
No, but I am the one feeding the women and children in the camp. What choice do we have, Mr. Morgan?
I don't know. Well, come on, then. Tell me who.
Here's the list. Refinery worker turned hunter by the name of Vinton Holmes. You'll find him up in the hills north of Strawberry. Ah, an apprentice undertaker. This one working in Rose. His name was Gwen Hughes.
And how many of them do you think will be able to pay?
With enough encouragement, both of them.
You doing all right?
I'm surviving.
Well, at least someone is.
Micah?
Sit down, my dearest friend, and show me just what you got.
And forgive me if I slip and stab you in the face.
You know, I think the last time I played this was with Skinny and those boys and Strawberry. Before, well, things all went a little crazy.
Son of a bitch!
So, this is how I do it.